it allows you to accept nature and to let your hair grow naturally. And you can get, and then you understand your hair better because you know the different parts of your hair and the different textures, because your hair is not the same all over your head. It has its own being in different parts depending on what part you're looking at.
You are now listening to the remix tape produced by your boy K Beats.
Hey you guys, we are going to Christian Fields. It's a dreadlock salon, and what we're going to do is basically examine the dreadlock culture and actually interview the people with dreadlocks and the hairstylists. We're also going to interview Christian Fields himself so he can tell us a little bit about the business, how long he's had his business, just basic simple questions. So it's over there, and dread symbolizes many things, but what? It can symbolize commitment, appeal, religion. It can even symbolize the self. But how did the dreadlock culture begin? How did the culture come up with so many symbols? In ancient Egypt, many of the Egyptians wore locked hairstyles, especially on the wigs. For example, from the book The World of Dreadlocks Beyond Maturity, Horus in the years of 2635 to 2560 BC had a tress of hair hanging down over his right ear while the remaining of the hair was shaved, cropped short. It was worn up until the age of puberty. In 1916, Marcus Garvey established the Universal Negro Improvement Association, followed later by miscellaneous locking and non-locking Rastafarian groups. In 1949, Youth Black Faith established a group of political and social activists with whom hair locking was of great importance. And in 1983, dreadlocks perceived as socially defiant hairstyle in the United States. And it's so amazing how dreadlocks are sorted into different cultures like Africa, Rastafarian, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and Western styles. Rastafari and the Western culture has its differences as far as symbolism. Rastafari emphasizes the expression of inner spirituality and their identity. Western culture symbolizes fashion. In most cases, Rastafari are most likely to freeform their hair than Western culture. What is freeform? Freeforming is when the individual does nothing to the hair. They let their hair grow naturally without any type of maintenance. When the hair is not freeform, the texture looks neater. See the difference? Dreadlocks comes in many different shapes and sizes. So let's see what these individuals have to say about dreadlock culture.
Pretty much being here and being around all the lock kids here and doing lots.
I like the fact that my hair coils and can grow, and it's happy that way.
I was looking for a certain look all my life. When I started my locks, I kind of liked it. Then as I learned about locks, I learned about like the process that you go through and all that.
Appreciate the stages I went through because it made me a stronger person to say that even though I may look funny to others, it's still, I have a mission, and I don't care about the look. I know the mission because, you know, locks originally was a religious belief or stand. Mine is not so much religious, but it is a stand of being patient, of having patience and perseverance.
I noticed that my patience a lot of things because as my hair was growing and as it looks wild and messy sometimes, you have to be patient if you want to actually lock. You know what I'm saying? As you want to actually lock, you have to go through, like I said, different process. You have to go through a patient process. You have to go through.
It's just a hairstyle. It's a lifestyle for me. It's my spirituality. It's my individuality. It's who I am. So I don't so much pay attention to the ridicule what people have to say about it because it makes me happy.
I think it defines itself. I love the texture. I love the many different sizes that we can do the locks in. I love all dimensions, whether we do the locks in triangles or regular squares, big boxes, small boxes, they're all beautiful. So, how do I define it? It's like simplicity at its best.
It's just you. I can't show you nobody but me because my hair all over my head and it's messy and it may look fuzzy, but I'm a beautiful person. So that's that to me that's what locks do for everybody. It makes you show you everything you are. I don't know. I don't have to do that.
Would've came back for you. I just needed time to do what I had to do. Caught in the life, I can't let it go. Whether that's right, I won't ever know. Hope you forgive me. Never meant wrong. Tried to be patient and waited too long, but I would've came back, but I would've came back for you, would've came back, would've came back. I talk slicker than up here from Augusta, who just had his linen suit dry clean. Bitches, what's up with ya? I hate calling the women bitches, but the bitches love it. I took some sense and made a nickel of it. I'm urging all daughters to kiss their mothers with those lips that all that lipstick covers. You're never too grown up to miss and hug her, and girls counting on me to be there like Miss